I don't know how to do shit.
I'll just send it to YouTube. Okay. Is it recording?
Yep.
Okay, so the F chord, 1, 2, 3, second string, third string, fourth string, thumb over. So you're not going to play the first or the fifth string. The dominant note in this phrase is going to be the G string. Down, up strum, open, down stroke, up stroke, closed, and reverse that.
Got it, and I hear it too.
Then go to the C chord.
Okay.
And
alternate back and
forth. Now
forth.
that's just a rudimentary, or the infrastructure strum
Okay.
pad. You could do that as your solo, but if you add throw an upstroke in between those two mirror image strums, up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So F to C, then G. What I'm going to do with the G, I'm going to take this F, this kind of modified E form chord, and move it up to G.
Okay.
And you just get this very ringy-dingy sound. Lift up your middle finger. So instead of playing that full chord
You're just
like
doing
here,
the 3 strings? Oh.
it gives a real nice open sound. So
And then you
that's
just
the A
went
minor.
up
That A
to,
minor.
okay.
It's a fragment of the E form.
Thank you
minor
for
chord
filling
there.
that out.
So, but what you do with that to make that more interesting is take that shape, move it up 2 frets, and then close up. So two frets apart, 2 frets apart, 1 fret apart. So it's moving that little A minor phrase up diatonically.
Nice. It's like it takes on a whole new
I
life.
played an A minor without my first finger. It's basically like it's essentially like an A add 9.
Why did you do that? Where did you do that?
Instead of going
At closing, finishing
the second time, instead of going to that A minor shape up
Oh.
here, I went to that A minor shape.
To ground it back down to a lower
Yes.
sound. Okay.
So
Okay.
here's now I'm going to add another set of phrases too. Okay. Now you can go back and repeat it, or here's a C chord.
Right.
Turn it into a movable chord. Now it's a C
They're
chord.
hard.
I don't care. Now it's an F chord. Okay, that's
Okay.
an F chord using the C form. There's the root, which is F. Now,
Okay,
if I
okay.
reduce that chord to a triad, I just play that piece of it. Don't worry about no pinky, so you don't have to worry about stretching
Do
your
you
pinky.
play all the strings? Or you just play, no, you just
No,
play
you're
middle
you're
string?
fudging it there. You're not going to really have a
Okay.
bass note, but that's okay. And what I'm doing there, I'm barring across with my first finger for that movable form, and then I'm lifting these fingers up, and just like the same sound. And then, now watch this. Here's the G chord. Turn into a movable chord, movable form. There's a C chord using the G form. Here's a fragment of that. You with me?
Okay, so yeah.
Here's the
I'll
F
study this a lot.
using the C form, and then I go to the C using the G form.
So this is really the cage. I'm really needing to learn the cage
It's
chord.
exactly what.
Okay,
this
it's
is
time to
applying
learn the cage.
system and triads.
It's time.
Fragments, the cage system, then fragments of those
Okay,
chords. So
okay.
here's a fragment of the F with that little hammer-on thing.
Do you have that in your book, the fragment stuff, or you just have the pure full, the pure full?
Triads.
Triads. You told me to learn the triads, but wasn't resonating with me until.
So here's what I'm gonna do now. The F. I'm playing the C using a fragment of the G form C chord, putting my pinky down here.
And how will I know what those back and forth notes are to be?
Don't worry about it. Just do them.
Just do them.
We'll analyze
It'll
them
come later.
We'll analyze
Okay.
it later. Generally, there could be a sus4 or a 9 or a 2.
Okay, I've read that before.
Typically,
I've read
but
that.
not necessarily.
Sus4, 9.
Sometimes a 6. And now for the G, instead of going G, still out of the E form G. That's where this little fragment comes from. Here's my G using the E form. I'm just going to play this.
Because that's all it's needed to really get the essence. Oh, to get a.
And I can kind of, because
a wiry
the B string is part of the G chord, so I can kind of, I'm doing a similar thing as I did with that A minor shape I'm going.
Yeah. See, I would not have known what chords you were playing.
Okay.
But I'll know based on pretty much where we are
Yeah,
in
so
this.
it's just those 4 chords. Now, so now the second part will be. Okay, and one last chord, my favorite triad of all. If you take the C form chord, I'm going to play it up here as an A major. To make it a minor, you have to do this. You'll never play that chord. However, this fragment of that chord is very powerful.
Let's hear it.
It's in the book under
Okay.
the triads, minor triads of the C form
Okay.
movable chord.
Okay.
There's the C form chord, but there's the A as the root. There's an A chord, C major. There's the root third 5, flat the third to make it a minor chord. There's a minor triad. Now it's an A minor triad, but guess what? Of an open A string, just like an open A string.
Right.
There's my A minor.
That really adds a lot
So
of
this-
vocabulary.
So
I
here's
love
the whole
it.
thing, 2 parts.
Okay.
Back to the song. So you got a nice little solo in the middle of the song.
Here, how do you pause it? Thank you. Okay.